What it do, fool? What it is, kid? What it was, cuz? How BG was the scene, kings and queens. It is T with two E's.
And Legendary Max.
And this is the Level Up Podcast where we talk everything high school football.
Yes, this week we went to the St. John versus Second Baptist game.
And with that game, we'll start out with Second Baptist. There's only one real player that stood out. Name was DJ Crisp. He was a freshman, Max. I don't know if you knew that.
Yes, he
The
was.
boy was a freshman. He was electric with the ball in his hands. He had good acceleration, outran the whole defense, and he had decent routes, but it will get better as he get older.
Again, he's a freshman.
He is a freshman. Then moving on to St. John's. Who stood out for you, Max?
I got Logan Delaney. He had 2 touchdowns. Very quick, very fast.
For sure. Also, we have Steven Gills. He's a junior, number 7 quarterback. Accurate with the deep ball, can throw on the run, and always looking downfield, not really looking to run much. And he threw his receivers open. And his favorite receiver we have here, sophomore athlete phenom, Cole Allen. How you doing, Cole?
I'm good. I'm happy to be here. Yeah.
Absolutely. Now, this guy, Cole, I had to put athlete, okay? Because he is what some of us call positionless. He plays quarterback. He plays running back, receiver, safety, kickoff, and punt return. This guy is on the field the entire game, and he's just a sophomore.
Yeah.
I want to keep that in mind. So, Cole, how are you, man?
I'm good. It was a good week for us at St. John's, so good weekend too. So
Absolutely.
yeah.
So we have a couple questions for you, Cole.
Yeah.
Max, would you like to start?
Yes. But before we get into that, because last year we went to your game. We were originally we wanted to see. I think it was Fort Bend Christian, right?
Mhm.
So we had our old coaches for Coach Cheese. Shout out.
Okay.
So like, and then when I saw y'all were playing them, you kind of live close. Your school was kind of close to me, so I'm like,
Yeah.
all right, I'll go see him. And we get there and we sit in the student section and we're like, and then we always hear like, he's a freshman. I'm like, who's that? And I'm like, I looked at him like, Cole. I'm like, boy, Cole. That was a really good game. I'm like, I need to
Yeah.
keep on seeing this man.
And so
All right.
definitely you was on our radar, and after that we just had to bring you on the show.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Had to bring you on the show. Go ahead, Max.
So I got my first question for you. So why did you decide to go to St. John?
So I started there in 6th grade.
Okay.
I think it was just a great school. It was a good fit for me. It was just I knew a couple people there already, so I wouldn't be like kind of super alone. So
Right.
I think it was just great for me. Yeah.
Okay.
And what's your training regimen usually like?
So we have summer workouts for school in the summer, and then me and my dad, we always do some things like during the June, July time where it's like we might have off time for our summer workouts, and then we go and do something, go run or lift weights or something, just to I don't know, keep that dog inside.
Oh yeah. Keep that dog inside. No days off. Okay. So last year you had 1,187 all-purpose yards and 12 total touchdowns.
Yeah,
It's only week 4, 5 now?
yeah, we just finished week 4.
That was just week 4.
Yeah,
You already had 12 total touchdowns.
yeah.
So just being a sophomore, how do you feel like going into your sophomore season?
I think it's great. Our team changed a little from last year, but I think it's worked out for us. Stephen Gill, my quarterback, he's been slinging it around. He's doing really well this season. So,
Definitely.
and then our O-line, we reset our whole O-line last year, but the new guys coming in, we're doing amazing. So I think it's great for us.
The O-line is very important.
Yeah.
But
All facts. No, you're right.
I also saw you I see you play lacrosse.
I do play lacrosse.
How'd you get into that?
So in like maybe 4th or 5th grade,
Uh-huh.
it was the spring, and I was like, I don't want to play baseball. I don't want to really run track. I was kind of slow at track. So my dad was just like, hey, why don't you go try out for lacrosse? I was like, I don't really want to do it. But then I went in and tried out, and I was like, oh, this is like, you get to go hit people and you have a stick in your hand. It's like, oh, this is kind of fun. So yeah, I ended up sticking with it.
So quick story. The guy who's doing the videos is my brother Terrence. Shout out to my brother Terrence. I don't know if you knew this, Terrence. Quick story. So we went to St. Pius X High School,
Okay.
and we played football. And in the off season, we could have did track, could have did like all types of things. I found out my mom liked baseball. I had no idea. Never. Did you know that? I had no idea. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna surprise my mom and I'm gonna play baseball at St. Pius. And shout out to that program. They had some studs playing baseball, and they did cuts. Now me, never swinging a bat at all, going against like all those players who've been playing since Little League. I knew I didn't have a chance. So I was like, and I didn't want to run track. And between all of us, like the outside world, they don't know this. I can't play basketball. I'm not. I'm gonna talk trash like I'm a dog, and my defense is impeccable. But I can't. Don't do that. but I can't play basketball. So I was like, what should we do? And I ended up joining rugby. So shout out to everybody who plays rugby. That's a physical sport. You talk about physical sports, that is more physical than football. And it was fantastic. It was fun. So that was my quick little note. And sorry, Mom. But I also saw that you play basketball.
I do play basketball.
So
yeah.
you do everything.
Yeah, I try to
The perfect child.
try to do it all. So.
And I see your dad was here. He looks like a
He's looking small right now.
Did your dad play any sports?
Yeah, he played football. I think he tried basketball. He wasn't that good. And then he ran track. He did hurdles or something.
That's great.
Yeah.
That's fantastic. No, I definitely, both y'all just look athletic enough already. That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
So in the future, Cole, what college do you see yourself going to? Like, has any colleges reached out to you yet?
No colleges have reached out to me specifically yet. I think my coach has gotten maybe like some emails or something, but no.
The way you play it is going to happen soon. But.
Yeah, hopefully. We'll see. And then I don't really have a preference for college. It's just like, I'll see, maybe I'll have one when I get more into my junior year, senior year, when I know what I want to like major in and stuff. But right now I don't really know. It's just.
Do you want to like stay here or do you want to like venture out?
I don't know. When I was younger, I wanted to stay here, and then I kind of like grew to want to like venture out, and now I don't really know. I mean,
It'd be like that.
yeah, we'll see.
Definitely. So, like I said, you play all over the field.
Yeah.
Is there a position that you want to play that Coach Viltrick doesn't let you? And shout out Coach Viltrick. He's a great man.
Veltri.
I apologize. Veltri.
I didn't want to butcher names.
Yeah.
Yeah. You got to just take that shot and see what happens. Is there any position he doesn't want you to play or doesn't allow you to play?
So in middle school, I played D-end.
Really?
I played D-end
Wow.
because we just put the two fastest people at the D-end,
Okay,
and so
that makes sense.
So I was playing D-end, and I always try to get in my 3-point stance when I'm near him and like try to like do the D-end things, and he's like, no, you're not playing D-end. I'm like, Coach, just let me get one snap. I tried to go to the defensive coordinator. He was like, no, I'm not letting you play D-end. I was like,
It's going to be
Coach.
crunch time. I guarantee it's going to
Yeah.
be fourth quarter. Like, we just got to have a play.
Yeah.
Oh, I know we put you at safety, but
Go to D-end.
you
Go
got
to
to the
D-end.
quarterback, and you go ball. I can't wait.
Yeah.
I'm there. I cannot wait for that.
Are there any teams you're looking forward to playing throughout the rest of the season?
I'm just ready to get into. So we have a couple more games, and then we get into our like conference play. So I'm really prepared for that. I think we're gonna do great. Yeah. So no specific team, just like kind of people in our conference getting ready for it.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Now, some people might not know your face, but you have social media?
I do have social media.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Can you tell the people where they can find you out on social media?
Yeah, on Twitter, _ Cole _ Allen, and then on Instagram, Allen to the _ bone.
To the bone?
To the bone, yes.
I like that. So make sure y'all type that down, look him up. This kid, and I know I'm not the first one to say it, but this kid is going places. He's a great young man, and he's a great football player and an even better young man. Just remember the name Cole Allen. He's going places, I promise you.
Thank you, yeah.
Absolutely. So, Cole, we do have a gift for you.
Oh.
Absolutely. So, like I told you off air, we have a camp called Level Up Experience. And, like, we have all high school athletes. We try to come out and showcase your talent. We call it, like, open competition.
Thank you.
We don't care about rankings. We don't care about, like, stats. We just want you to come out and compete.
Yeah.
And so we have a shirt. We want to give that to you.
Thank you. I really appreciate that. Yeah.
That's definitely nice. But transitioning, Maxwell, buddy, I was watching One Piece again.
Really?
So
think about that.
For those who, what do I think? So for those who don't know, I lost a bet that I said Atascocita would beat Katie. They lost. It's okay. Shout out Zion Brown. He's a baller. So I have to watch the first season of One Piece. I'm like episode, what is it, 16, 17?
So you're done with Sarah Village?
Yes. And I'm so sick. I'm tired, Maxwell. And so this is what I want to do. I think my mission has changed from like my One Piece adventure. Instead of like watching it to get through, I want to watch it and hopefully change your point of view on One Piece.
That's interesting. That's not gonna happen, but that's interesting.
And I hear you. And you're so far in the manga, so like that makes sense. But like, so what I seen, there's this new character, Usopp.
Usopp, yes.
Usopp.
God, Usopp.
So what? You said God Usopp?
Oh, sorry. Can't say that. All right, go on.
Oh, spoilers.
Yeah.
Man, listen to me. So we first introduced this man, and he's running through the village, crying wolf, right? And so that's very important. Okay, so he's crying wolf, and he's like, oh, pirates are here.
I mean, he's been
And then
but yeah.
whatever. And people are like, they don't believe him. Okay. And so towards the end, when there's actual pirates that have to go and attack the village, nobody believes him. All his friends, all them children friends are like dissing him. Nobody believes him. So him and Luffy and gang have to go stop this group. Now, my problem, this was my biggest problem. And this is why I want you to maybe just in the back of your mind, just think maybe One Piece is a little dumb. Okay? Just think of that. So tell me if this makes sense, Cole. So imagine you're from Houston.
Right.
Have you ever been to Virginia? There's no way you've been to
That's a tough one. I think I actually think I have been to Virginia.
Wow. That's literally okay.
Due to lacrosse.
Wyoming.
But yes.
Okay.
I've never been to Wyoming
Right.
now.
Wyoming. So let's say you went to Wyoming and you were like, hey, I know your dad, Max.
Right.
You've never met Max. You just know, well, one of your teammates has a son named Max. You meet a random dude named Max, and he just so happens to be your teammate's son.
Oh,
What are the chances of
that's
that?
a really low.
Third
I
East
don't
Blue. What do you
even-
mean? What are the chances of that?
That is trash,
We mean
man.
that's
And I made sure I had to look at the video twice. I had to look the episode again because I was like,
But okay, you're
East
saying
ever-
Wyoming. East Blue is like saying like I'm from Houston. He's from Katy.
I mean, even Houston and Kate, that's like a low
he grew
chance.
up. That man, Luffy grew up. There's no way he's in that vicinity. There's no way he found Usopp. There's no way he found Usopp and knew that was
He's
that
literally
man.
said his son's from Sierra Village and his name is Usopp. What do you mean he didn't?
That's
know?
ridiculous. It's stupid. And I want you to just keep in the back of your mind.
It's not stupid,
It's,
but
it's
it's going.
dumb.
It's not dumb.
It's dumb. I'm gonna change your mind. By the end of the season, I'm going to change your mind. I believe it. Because there's a lot of dumb stuff. Answer this question. You said you see a little bit of this One Piece.
Right.
You probably don't remember this. Answer this question for me.
Okay.
How did Luffy end up in a barrel? You read the mangas, correct?
Yes.
Was that ever, from the mangas and all the episodes you watched, was that ever explained?
It was not.
Wow. I'm gonna have to ask my
Come
brother about
on.
this one.
Come on. Please do. And I will follow you on social media. You DM me and
I
tell
will.
me if he finds an answer.
I'll tell you.
I think it's answered in some kind of interview, but I don't personally know right now.
Okay, well,
Oh, the kids these days, do they even know what these are?
Can we lock it in for a second? No, that's funny. That's hilarious. But Cole, thank you for your time.
yeah, thank you.
Continue to ball, continue to be amazing off the field, and we will be hearing from you soon. And
Yes, sir.
just no pun intended. Make sure you level up.
Yeah, I just want to thank all my linemen because
For
they're
sure.
like huge part of what we do. Wyatt Childers, Sam Griggs, Peter McGarry, Ben Perkins, and Thomas Gomez. Just want to
Facts.
thank them. They are doing it all for us. So, and then Steven is stringing it together. Yeah.
Must be nice to get your name said out there. Lineman.
And thank you all the freshmen that come to our games. Hey, be loud this week. All y'all need to be loud this week.
Be
Okay, this is a
loud
big
this
one. We need y'all.
You
Yeah.
heard the phenom. He said be loud. You need to be screaming, megaphones and all.
Yeah.
Facts.
Absolutely. So thank you again, Cole.
Yeah.
You have a fantastic, amazing day.
Thank you.
The next portion of our podcast, we're going to be talking about the top 5 players in Houston, Texas. We got this list from 247, so shout out to them. This person right here is number 5, Braylon Shelby, linebacker at Friendswood High School. Now, technically, I don't count Friendswood as Houston, but it's Houston and Max Prep, so, I just get to him. This man is big. See him? Big boy. Like, length, 6'5", 235 pounds. Big boy. And there's this one clip where he wasn't even like running fast. He just like had a long stride. He was just chasing down this running back. Speed, important. Like, man's a beast. Now, if I was blocking in my head day, he wouldn't get past me, but
Facts. Facts. Don't let them tell you anything differently.
And he got none of my boy Terrell, My boy Terrell was a prime linebacker back in the day.
He said it, not me. You let the work speak for itself. All right, so second on the list is Michael Bell, Kincaid High School, cornerback. I'm air quote. No, I'm kidding. He plays corner, but he also plays running back. He actually had over 1,000 yards as running back last year. In Texas, he's ranked number 11 in he's ranked number 67 in the nation, and he's committed to Notre Dame University. So Michael Bell.
And I also wanted to watch this one clip because this man was evasive. Like he broke listening viewers, he breaking like 8-9 tackles right here, and still getting the touchdown. It was insane.
And still scored.
Incredible.
So like I said, 247 has him as a cornerback. I say, you just saw it. I say he's a running back. That's just me.
And then we got number 3 from Eisenhower High School. We got Ryan Niblett. He's a wide receiver. And boy, is this kid fast. Speed. Fast. Every time he touches the ball, he at least getting first down scoring. I'll tell you that much. And he a track runner. Now, I don't know too much about track, but in the 100-meter dash, he had 10.69 seconds. I consider that fast. That's fast to me.
That is fast for sure.
And then for week 3, he was named as the MVP and was able to get a bobblehead of himself. I'll take a look at that. Incredible. That. And also during this segment, they also mentioned the number 2 player. Funny enough, they was like, this player is just as fast as Ryan. Who's that, Terrell?
That is Jaquez Petaway, wide receiver from Langham Creek. He is 5'11", 170. In Texas, he is ranked number 5. In the nation, he's ranked number 40, and he is committed playing football at Oklahoma. And Oklahoma throws the ball. So keep his name. Remember his name, Jaquez Petaway. I'm sorry. He will get on the field sooner than later, and he will ball. I guarantee it. Look at that. Just speed. Out there. That's all you hear, brother. Man is.
Now, I was making the list, and I almost missed him because, personally, I never heard of Langham Creek. But it's apparently in Cypress, Texas, so we had to put him on the list, of course. But before I go to the number 1 pick, I'm going to talk about 2 honorable mentions. The first one is a kid from Fur High School. And now for viewers asking what stat, I also... So last year, me and Terrell, we started doing prep wrestling last year, so we're going to games. And I was like, it was the first week, it was Thursday. I'm like, let's go to this Sharptown versus Fur High School football game. Terrell's like, Sharptown doesn't have the best players. He never heard of Fur either. I'm like, yeah, that's true, but maybe I could find like a diamond in the rough or something like that. We got to the game, and probably in the first 2-3 minutes, I think we left. We did not stay for that full game. So I did not get to see any of Cameron Hurd's playabilities. He's a quarterback and wide receiver, but when he's a QB, he just gets the ball and just runs with it. Like, the boy is fast. He threw the ball maybe twice the whole season. And I just want to look at the Sharpstown plays. We already saw the Sharpstown plays. I want to see this play right here. Speed.
speed. Untouched. Look at that. Like, that's it. Just straight speed, untouched.
Yes, he's ranked 67 in Texas. And then I want to talk about Seth Davis, from the proud Katy High School, boy's also fast. He's committed to Mississippi State. Boy, just fast. And I personally think he's the best player on the Katy roster. I'm kind of worried to see how Katy will be after he leaves this next year. Just by the way, all these players are class of 2023. So if you didn't hear some names mentioned, like in the 2024 class, juniors, sophomores, that's why. We might in the future that go over class of 2024, class of 2025 in the future. But for number one, we got from Paytown High School, David Hicks. Now, originally, he was at Allen. Allen, they got some hitters over there.
Dogs.
But he decided to transfer to the Paytown High School team, which last year won in the 5A state championships. And one thing I can say, I pride myself in my offensive line abilities. But if I had to block him, I'd just be a little worried.
That's funny.
This man is a behemoth.
That is hilarious. Like, boom. Like some things you just shouldn't be able to do at your size.
Facts.
And to be as big as he is, to be like an athlete, that's the dangerous combination. So shout out to him and good luck to him in the rest of the season. But we do have two more nationally ranked players. What school are we going to next week?
We are
what games are we
watching
going to?
Cypress Ranch versus Cypress Woods.
Now, Cypress Ranch and Cypress Woods each have nationally ranked defensive ends. For Cy Woods, his name is Terrence Green. He's a defensive end. He's 6'5", 265 pounds. All right. In Texas, he's ranked number 50, and in the nation, he's actually ranked 42, and he's committed to Oregon. That's a gigantic man. I'm excited to see him. I'm predicting 3 sacks. That's my prediction. Because Cy Ranch O-line's pretty decent. I would imagine they're going to game plan so he doesn't wreck shop. But on Cy Ranch defensive line, his name is Ashton Potter. He's 6'3", 255. These are some gigantic.
Facts.
For high schoolers, like this
I don't know what
is
they feed them
NFL weight.
nowadays. They were not this big when I was playing.
They were not, bro. It's like real life, like these dudes are NFL weight already.
Facts.
It's wild. But in Texas, he's ranked number 52, and in the nation, he's ranked number 44, and he's committed to Northwestern. So I'm extremely excited to see both of them next week.
Facts.
And keep a lookout for our articles about them. But other than that, Maxwell, we are done. How do you feel?
I feel great. Sunday, Texans playing. They in the lead currently as I'm saying this. Hopefully they can stay in the lead.
Yes, sir. So shout out Terrence Franklin. Shout out Cole Allen. This was a good episode, man. It was fun.
Yeah.
I had a great time.
And the week 4, we're just going to keep on bringing these episodes out every week until the end of the high school football season.
For sure. Max, where can they find us on IG?
They can find us on IG at Level Up Experience _.
On Twitter, it is at level_up_exp.
We're going to change that one day, I promise you.
One day. But other than that, y'all be blessed. And don't forget, level up.
Level up.